Just the little farmer's breakfast for me, Twyla. I've got the tasting for the wedding this afternoon. Don't want to spoil my appetite.
Oh, you're using the cafe for catering?
Yes, John. Why would you not have Twyla cater David's big day?
Well, the food for the wedding is my gift to David, so it's really his decision.
It's just the more you keep mentioning that it's a gift, the less and less it feels like a gift.
No, I was just thinking that, how can Twyla enjoy herself at the wedding if she's working?
I'm invited to the wedding?
Sure looks like it.
Sure looks like it.
Look at you, John, doling out gift after gift this morning like a Turkish Saint Nicholas.
Like a Turkish Saint Nicholas.
I must attend to some good news of my own.
Coming right up.
David, I didn't know she wasn't invited to the wedding.
Well, you certainly fixed that problem for yourself.
Started to fix that
What's
problem.
your good news?
Thank you. Tippy
Thank you.
Bernstein is on his way
She
here.
looks so
He
cute. I
solicited
love her
a
outfit.
power lunch with me today.
Wow, there's a name I haven't heard in a while. Tippy Bernstein was the executive producer on Sunrise Bay. What could he possibly want?
I'm assuming a new project. Tippy always had his fingers in a few fires. Oh dear.
God. Brave faces, everyone.
Brave faces.
Hey,
Alexis! Oh, you're looking so natural and
Oh my goodness.
happy.
bit of a rough night, actually.
Oh, well, you're fooling everyone, dear.
You're fooling everyone.
You have something in your hand. I'm just gonna.
Is it gone?
Yeah. Yeah.
Weed tracks?
She's freaking spiraling, baby.
Well,
She's
thanks for
saying.
turning up so early, everyone, and welcome. My name is
Johnny Rose. It's printed right here on the cover of the book that he's handing out to all of you. And my name is Roland Schitt, and I'm the boss you're going to come to when you don't understand why this guy is making you read about VHS tapes.
Not exactly the united front we had discussed, Roland.
Well, Johnny, somebody has to inspire these people.
Well, welcome to the Rosebud Motel family. Oh, and there's our other partner, Stevie Barch. Stevie, do you want to come over and say hi to our new staff?
I think I need to speak to you for a minute in private.
Well, no need for that.
Steve, don't
We're
need to be all
family
jittery
here.
and crackheady now.
Okay. Ronnie found termite damage in room 6, and apparently the entire foundation's about to collapse.
Stevie, that's really something we should talk about in private.
Tell you what, why don't we take 5, and
Maybe that's
feel free
right.
to help yourself to one of our vending machines over there. There you go.
Welcome, everyone.
How are we going to cover these costs?
Well, I gave one of my kidneys to my cousin Bruce. We could see how I run on an empty tank.
I went to school with a guy who starts accidental fires. I mean, worst comes to worst, we could collect the insurance money.
Gee, well, we're not burning anything down, and we're not selling any organs. We're knee-deep in this now. We just have to figure out where we're going to find the money.
Okay, that's good, because Bruce told me my kidney was...
Generous offer for a direct-to-series primetime Emmy contender? Have a read of that, and then maybe meet up with us later tonight.
We're gonna celebrate over drinks.
I don't know what to say.
That's a simple answer, Vivian. Say yes.
Goddamn.
See, like everything she wanted.
Lexus, do I have news?
Okay, thank God you're here because I have so many questions. Like, why did they kill off your character after you had just given birth to your 9th child and escaped from that cave with that secret about your lover?
Who was a ghost, yes.
And then they killed you off in like the
What is
most
the show?
humiliating way.
I'm not sure I'd call it humiliating.
You vomited a demon into a toilet and then fell in and drowned.
Well, the writers insisted it was symbolic. Nevertheless,
I have only shredded you.
Yes, I should have seen that coming after my contract demands, but...
Okay, yes, re that drama. I just fell down a dark Sunrise fan hole and found this message board about conspiracy theories. There are a lot of fans who think that Clifton Sparks had you written off the show because he was jealous.
Don't be a Donny Paul, Alexis. No, I unwittingly negotiated myself off the show. End of story.
Okay,
Story.
watch this video and tell me who you think he's referring to then.
Uh-oh, she's helped out again.
Come.
That should help answer the
And
question.
they probably
There has been some serious
won't
sunrise
take
activity
Clifton
around
without
Southern Park.
Moira.
Yeah.
Vivian Blake, can you tell us what happened?
Well, yeah, because Moira's popular there.
Let's just say someone reminded the producers that there's only room for one head of surgery at Sunrise General, and I think all you housewives at home know who that should be.
See? He's basically admitting to having you written off the show.
No, he's drunk there. No, that's not. No, Alexis, I came here to tell you something. I've been asked to resuscitate Vivian so that she may live again in a prime time reboot.
Is Clifton involved?
Alexis, he drove all this way just to personally beg me to acquiesce.
Of course he did. You are the only person in the show making headlines right now.
That's not true. Adriana had a DUI last year. Popped a breast, poor dear.
They need you. And all I'm saying is, as your publicist and your daughter, and now the moderator of the Sunrise Bay Fan Forum, there is more.
The moderator of the fan
And
forum.
if you want to go through with this after watching that video, just remember that there is nothing wrong with asking for what you deserve.
Perhaps a little more housework and a little less mousework might do you some good, Alexis. But thank you for your pair of pennies.
A pair of pennies.
Her 2 cents.
Yeah.
Maybe she just said it cleverly, more
Good
clever.
news, Stevie. I think I may have found someone who can do the fumigation for half the price. His name is Phil. He's got a lot of 2-star reviews, but that's 1 star more than the other guys.
Will the savings cover the cost of rebuilding the foundation?
No. No, they won't. So I guess the news isn't that good after all.
Hi. Hi. Oh, still eating the tenderloin.
Well, they were just going to throw it out, David.
Oh. I noticed that there was some awkwardness earlier at the tasting, and I just got the sense that you were uncomfortable about something.
Oh.
I don't know why this fucking face be killing me, man.
Penelope asked if you wanted to crack the top of the creme brulee, and you asked, if we break it, do we buy it?
Well, I think that was a perfectly legitimate question, considering I wasn't even hungry after the beef.
Okay, I know what's going on.
You do?
And don't worry, you don't have to cover the cost of the extra table. That's 8 plates that you hadn't budgeted for. Plus, Patrick's parents ended up giving us way more money than we'd expected.
Oh?
Yeah, apparently there's some nest egg they set aside for Patrick and his ex-fiancée, so honestly, you don't have to pay for anything if it's going to be a strain.
David, I said I would cover the food.
Oh my god.
But if the brewers want to pay for the extra table, then I think that's a wonderful gesture from the brewers.
Great. What did I tell you about that beef?
Oh, good.
Right?
What did I tell you about that beef? At least David was attentive.
Yeah.
He tried to come say it.
Mr. Rose, it's not always going to be like this.
You know, we had a sizable nest egg set aside for David's wedding. He was talking about Bali for a while. We were going to charter some jets. Fly everybody. I might get some air, Stevie.
Oh, baby.
Because now I can't do it at all.
And I was planning for that, but we got ripped off by a
Yeah.
fucking accountant.
From down, please.
You know, I'm not interested.
Room for one more.
Mommy, grab a chair. I hope you don't mind, but we decided to get a head start on the celebration.
Extra brandy, extra olive.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Bernstein.
Tell that cute bartender I'd love a sex on the beach. If she has time, I need another scotch.
Voiced by the wonderful Peter Falk.
He's gonna go for a run.
Well, it's gotta go for a run, Alright, that was episode 10 of Schitt's Creek, and wow, I thought Moore was gonna take that offer for sure. I mean, I actually would have took it, but they just like, that's just too much more. We ain't gonna be able to do it. We ain't gonna be able to do it. But I'm glad she did get another dose of reality to be like, don't do this. And yet, again, her daughter came through. Lexi, it just showed, I mean, she is a savant with this at this point now. So if she really just, well, not really. Once she finally gets over her TED situation and start to come back to real life and move on, I think they're going to really kill it together. I mean, they're already on the precipice of getting this done, especially with Rose and Sam coming through. I mean, Stevie coming through to help out with the franchising of the motel. I think both things are probably going to pop at the same time, and they can be right back where they was from before, and that's a really, really good thing. But at the same time, they're going to be taking people with them this time from the bottom up to the top. And that's just a wonderful thing. And I did not ever think the show was going to be going this way. And look, I'm very happy in the direction that we decided to go for this. And so I know this is all building up to the wedding. That's what we're getting to. The wedding, what's going to happen with the Rose family, and then what's going to happen with the town, and then what's going to happen with all the people that they touch since they've been in this town. And I cannot wait to see how we finally finalize this whole deal.
Yeah, I think you said it so well. Not only the development of them getting back onto their feet, but how changed they are in the last 6 seasons as far as being able to really appreciate once they get there and have these solidified relationships within their family dynamic and even within the town in which they didn't have the first time around. So so hyped about that. Can't wait to see how it continues to progress. Specifically on this episode, absolutely loved that Stevie got the idea from reading his book. I think that's just so cute. Again, I love what they've done with the dynamic between her and Johnny, and the fact that the idea was sparked by something he wrote before, which felt so outdated because it was about VHS tapes or whatever the case is. I think it's so cute and so brilliant, and I love the way that was written in. And I thought Johnny did such a great job this episode of really showing like that crack in his armor, because he's constantly trying to be positive and be put together. And the fact that, David came and told him, like, look, Patrick's family's got us. They secured money for us for the time, we get married. And he's like, we did that too, but we lost it all. Oh, I just felt that as a parent, like how heartbreaking that would feel to be like, I wanted to do that for you as well, and we failed you almost, kind of. So I thought that was just a really sweet Johnny moment, and I loved how turned around he was, and like he couldn't even hold it together with Stevie presenting the idea. I just thought that was so well executed. And then I'm really glad to see too Alexis stripped down and like in this moment of like you can visually see that she is struggling with her emotions, and the family's being so supportive of that, and I love it. And even in the midst of that, like she's still killing it. The fact that she got completely obsessed with the show, went down the rabbit hole, started writing the forum, I thought that was so great. I loved it so much. And the fact that she was able to set up Maura so that Maura was properly prepared and understood the dynamic of what that show was and what happened, I thought was really, really great too. So I actually love the fact that Maura turned it down too, that she came at it full force and was like, no, this is not, I don't want to backtrack, I want to move forward. And that's what it feels like the show is doing. They're like leaving everything behind that they ultimately was in their past life, and they're trekking forward in a new path. And I love, like, that's the way this episode turned out to be. So can't wait to see where we go in the next one, but absolutely love this one.
Yeah. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Schitt's Creek Season 6, Episode number 10, and until next time.